Hello, filthy creatures of flesh. I was designed and programmed by the top minds of society with the sole purpose of completing video game achievements and evaluating them onto a tier list. The first game in my journey was Darkness 2. Darkness 2 is an FPS drama/horror game developed by Digital Extremes and published by 2K Games. It has 50 Steam achievements and I am going to show you how I got them in just under 11 hours. Starting up the game and rummaging through the settings, I came across this option for changing the difficulty of the game with no explanations whatsoever. As all hip modern video games, Darkness 2 just had to have completely arbitrary names for the difficulty options. So, without knowing any better, I naturally chose the thug option, as I do consider myself a certified thug. Starting up the game, I bravely chose to watch the lore dump cutscene.
Okay, you know how this story starts. In the beginning, there wasn't shit. Literally, nothing but void and dark.
I skipped the intro cause it's really confusing. All you have to know is that our protagonist is called Jackie Estacado, and he has a problem with being possessed by an ultra-violent emo spirit entity called the Darkness. His past edgy shenanigans caused his girlfriend to be killed before his eyes, and now he is trying to fight the Darkness. The game starts with the main bloke protagonist entering a fancy restaurant. The scene is a nice introduction to the seemingly hand-drawn aesthetics of the game, and features some real knee-slappers. After sitting down with some objects, all goes to shit and there is a shootout, during which I was able to score my first achievement. As it was the only way to save my life, I was finally able to gain my powers. The next notable moment was meeting the Darkling, the most loyal English monkey a protagonist could ever wish for. With his help I was able to go to the talent upgrading hole, through which I could get my second achievement. The next achievement on my list was Skeet Shoot, which required me to throw an enemy in the air and kill them as they were falling down. After failing several times, I was finally able to get it without too much overall effort. After collecting some collectibles, upgrading my talents, eviscerating some enemies, and a visit to the loony bin, I was able to get the first story progress achievement. After getting home, I have only one thing on my mind: shooting empty bottles of booze with a buddy. In the next mission I casually impale some people, pick more collectibles, and ignore a quick time event for 3 minutes. The next achievement was a tricky one. I had to kill enemies in 5 different ways in 30 seconds. It took me around 4 minutes of trying to get it right. Here is a clip of the successful try. The last achievement I got in this sequence was unmissable and tied to the story. Sequence 2 started with an epic pigeon genocide with my boy Dolfo. After which I got an achievement. I forgot to record this part, so you will just have to take my word for it. The first part of the next mission was about navigating inside a maze of a brothel which, for the purpose of this video, is not interesting at all. After blowing some shit up, I was able to take control of the English monkey person and even rip out some throats for a future achievement. During this sequence I had also taken a goal of slashing through 50 enemies with my arms of darkness. During this mission the effort paid off in the form of an achievement. After getting captured, I had to sit out yet another quick time event. Well, I'm not sure whether the choice even has any effect.
Jackie, no!
Having escaped from the horrible torture room, I soon got the next progression achievement. Throughout this sequence, I had only used thrown weapons to kill enemies. This paid off with an achievement near the end of the section. Then, I was almost run over by a car. I shot at it, flipped it off, and gained another achievement. When getting back home, I found it under siege. This was also my first encounter with a shielded enemy. Naturally, I broke his shield and hurled it at him, earning another achievement. And well, after finishing the sequence, I of course got another progress achievement.